Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina. Julia.
Wow, that's pretty weird, huh?
Yeah, that was weird.
Somebody should contain that somewhere where it can't get out and people have to experience it.
Put us in the jar?
Somebody should put us in a jar. Am I right?
Yeah.
Bad.
The bad intro.
The bad intro.
I did this. Let's just vibe out. Okay.
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 Let's
So-
let's close this video.
Okay.
We just started
Let's
it.
close it.
No, let's close it.
Let's really
Let's close it.
Really tank the.
Yeah.
tank
Let's
the
close it
rate.
and let's just put on a playlist.
Okay.
I'm gonna call the playlist. It's gonna be called "Vibing with My Friends" at 4:30 p.m. It's 4:30 p.m. and I'm vibing with my friends.
That's the playlist.
That's the playlist.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
That
And then I'm
seems
gonna
really
set.
specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surely there wouldn't be playlists that are that specific in name.
Jacob.
I like to imagine
Brace
that you
yourself.
went and just faded out of existence.
Jacob, I'm gonna need you to take your left hand, and I'm gonna need you to take your right hand, and I'm gonna need you to grab either side of your chair because you're gonna have to hold on. There are hyper specific playlists. On
Whoa!
YouTube. See, where you got your holding it? Yeah, see.
Oh, my chair! I'm rocking. I'm rolling. It's too specific.
I'm glad you were holding on.
Pokemon.
Oh my God! I choose you.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Get in the ball.
No.
Get in this ball right
I
now.
don't wanna.
I'll get in the ball.
All right, Nathan, you can get in the ball.
I'm in the ball. Oh, look what's in here. It's a
Pathetic.
episode suggestion left to us by Gary/Gray. Gary is the name of one of the Pokemon trainers.
Coincidence?
Your rival in the original Pokemon games.
What's his last name?
Oak.
What's his signature Pokemon?
Pidgey?
What color are his eyes?
Oh, I guess that depends on what.
fake
version.
Fake fan.
Star sign?
Fake fan alert.
I'm Karina.
I'm Nathan.
That's it.
What?
It's just you and me today.
Oh,
Nathan, buddy,
boy.
friend.
Just a couple of friends
Just
hanging
a couple
out.
of friends, just guys being dudes. Nothing better than this.
Nothing better. It doesn't get better than this.
Yeah, you and me, we're like Ash and Pikachu.
Whoa. Which one's which?
Which one's which? Don't worry about it.
Ash overslept famously, so I think that's me.
Oh, and Pikachu was incredibly aggressive at first and is very strong. I think that's me.
Wow.
And that's how we're doing
That's
it
how we're
today.
doing it. I'm drawing critters. Jacob's drawing little guys.
And Julia is supporting.
Yeah, I'm here to balance out the aggressive masculine energy that Nathan and Jacob bring.
It's flowing.
It's a lot.
I feel it.
It was too much for Karina.
Yeah.
Karina went to Japan.
She had to go.
She had to leave.
She had to leave the continent in order to get away from the heat we're bringing this episode. So
Yeah.
You want to get into it,
I'm
Nathan?
just gonna sort of critter it out, I guess.
Kermicalobe.
Ultra.
So if it's Piccolo Day and Kermit's birthday, then why does Bugs keep coming up?
What?
Why
So
do
what
you
did
think?
Just because it's us.
Because he's a little trickster. He wants to be part of stuff.
We just like him.
Yeah, because he's our dad and he's your dad too.
He's the dad of all cartoons.
Every single one.
Every
He gave
time you
birth to
do a
them.
drawing, he gave birth to it.
Yeah, so show some respect.
Yeah, to your dad.
Wait, that reminds me. Back to the comments conversation.
I was thinking about that one.
Which one?
Someone was just like,
Oh, yeah.
on the Looney Tunes episode, we were not respectful enough to the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, someone was really mad because we were treating the Looney Tunes without respect.
Disrespectful.
I'm so sorry. I disrespected Bugs Bunny by making him
We
sexy
spent-
and problematic.
We spent so much of that episode just like talking about stuff that we liked about Looney Tunes.
Also, Bugs Bunny constantly cross-dresses and seduces Elmer Fudd. Like,
True.
what Karina drew was not even that different.
Yeah,
from
like
what
I didn't
Bugs
make
Bunny
that
does.
up.
Yeah.
He loves doing shit like that.
And I
Oh,
only drew
boy,
NSFW of that because it was paid to.
The thing you have to remember about
Joy.
Looney Tunes is like
Speaking of which.
one of the morals that Looney Tunes espouses is respect, just in general.
Yeah.
All of the characters are very respectful to one another.
Yeah.
And so when you talk about it, you need to be
Is Looney Tunes the
respectful.
original group chat?
You know when like Bugs
some of
Bunny,
the stuff people come up with, it just cracks me up. I don't know. It's just
Bugs Bunny and Daffy
getting
Duck
mad.
see each other, and they always start each sentence with all due respect.
Yes. My friend who I respect.
I think it is actually rabbit season. And then Bugs says, "Oh no, dear friend, whom I have nothing but the highest respect for." I think if you check the calendar, you'll see, in fact, that it is duck season.
And then Elmer Fudd enters the scene with his gun pointed at both of them and says, "With all due respect, it's both seasons," and then shoots them both, but with respect.
With respect.
Yeah.
Respectfully annihilates
With great
them.
honor.
Great honor and dignity.
You two were a worthy quarry, and I respect you in death. Thank
Lamau.
you for Lamau.
I will use all the parts of you in my food and in the making of my clothing and tools to show
Ashes to
adequate
ashes,
respect.
dust to dust.
And the rest of the episode is Elmer Fudd skinning and harvesting the
And talking about what he's going to use each part for.
Yeah, it's actually quite educational.
Yeah. Anyway,
I just found a dinosaur in my desk.
Like,
You like
a
this?
real one.
What do you think about that?
Oh, it's one of them little like snooter guys.
It is a snooter.
I don't know what that means.
He's a snooter.
They got this freaking snooter. You can see it even small, you can tell.
Oh, I think that's like a mammal.
Yeah, this is
That's a
not even a dinosaur.
I think that's a prehistoric mammal.
All right.
This is
Why do you have that?
Clara.
Oh, nice.
She told me I was going to borrow some dinosaurs from her, and apparently that was a lie.
because we still have them.
I got one dinosaur and a lie. Oh yeah, and also we still
Dinosaur lie? Clara's doing dinosaur
have them. I
lies?
think she is.
Nice.
Told you that you were going to borrow a dinosaur.
Yeah, from her.
She's so assertive.
She is.
Well, she said that she was going to borrow the Batman that Julia had.
Yeah.
Borrow the Batman.
And then she was like, and then you have to borrow this, and gave us 2 dinosaurs.
That was her payment.
You haven't returned the dinosaur?
Well, I
She
haven't got
she
my
hasn't
Batman
returned the
back.
Batman.
Oh, so okay, it's collateral. It's like when you give your
Yeah.
ID to like play darts
Yeah.
at the bar. So
And,
you don't leave
and
the
we'll
bar with
kill the
darts.
dinosaur if she doesn't bring back
Yeah,
Batman.
Hit him.
Send a picture of that dinosaur toy with today's
Guillotine him.
newspaper and some scissors.
Where is the Batman?
Where is he?
Show me the Batman.
So like before we were comfortable telling everyone else, we like told Nathan
Yeah.
and Karina before
But-
everyone.
Yeah, but the way you told was not nearly as adorable.
No.
I think we were just sitting around and Nathan was talking about how he fell off of a stool.
Yeah, that's right.
And like hurt his leg.
He fell off of a stool and scraped
And
his
then
shin.
Jacob was like, well, we have news. A second baby has hit the Drawfee team.
I forgot that's what I phrased.
That's what you said. Because I was just like, he did. He did do it that way.
I totally
thought it was
forgot.
really funny. I know. I figured you did.
Because you were saying that it like wasn't adorable. I was like, what the hell did I say?
It was really funny.
That's amazing.
And I was like,
Yeah, Jacob,
half
you're like
awake.
funny.
oh.
Yeah, Julia was like big eepy. Nathan had like a bandaged leg. And Jacob's like, well, Mr. President.
Jacob, I don't know why you Googled James. You could have just looked at me.
That's true.
I'm right here.
He's got sort of Julia's whole aesthetic.
The
I have the whole
vibe, yeah.
outfit.
I'm gonna put it on the screen so everyone can see what he looks like. I really like this one.
He looks so baffled.
Where he looks like he's on his like school photos.
Yeah. There he is.
It really is.
When you haunt yourself.
Wasn't there a different horror game guy that just looks like this?
Oh, you mean Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil?
Yeah. Yeah, these
Hold
two
on,
games
let's
these two
put him
games
in here
Is this-
too.
happened at the same time.
Is
You're
this
right.
not?
Leon looks a little bit more like he
No.
could
As you
protect.
can see,
They're,
Yeah.
they're totally different people.
it's a
Leon
completely different man.
Leon looks a little bit more stern, whereas James looks very just sort of baffled and confused.
Are they related?
I mean, it's not confirmed.
They're actually a couple.
Are they a couple?
I would love that if they
a
were.
couple of guys?
A couple of straight guys.
With no issues whatsoever.
You can tell that they're a couple of straight guys because they have the same haircut and are dating.
Leon is the missing wife. Yeah, that's the plot twist in the remake. They replaced the missing wife with Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil. The SCP I would like you to draw is SCP-049.
Love that one.
What's
SC-
nine's platforms?
What?
049. Why is 0 back in 9?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Oh,
What
God.
is he running on?
Why is this happening?
This whole episode's gonna be a blooper
I
episode.
just want to know what the SCP is so I can draw.
Oh, good news, Jacob. I have a description.
Oh,
for
that's,
you.
that's huge.
Not to be basic, but I was gagged.
Ought to go the distance.
Like his whole dick and cock is out.
Dick and cock?
Did you send it?
I did send it.
Holy damn!
Yeah, dude.
Whoa!
That's awesome.
Like, you see what I mean? And it was big. It was like,
Why is he like a pinup girl?
it's kind of great.
I feel like, can we show this?
I feel like we can.
This is not explicit.
If you're, it was good enough to hang up in Bryant Park.
Yeah, if it's good enough for Bryant Park.
What's up with the ketchup bottle by his knees? Oh, sorry.
Oh my God. He's squeezing it.
He has like a special pants pocket just for his junk. It's like sewn in. I did not think it was going to be that big.
Like it hits
Really-
in waves. It hits
Really
in
got
waves.
me.
I feel like
Cold.
I feel like when Karina flags something,
Oh, man.
it's gonna make me I don't know, guffaw.
So funny. What a crazy thing.
Dick pocket sounds like a semi-functional idea, though. Don't those already exist? Or do I just look at a lot of things?
I think they exist in like specifically like sexual wear.
Yeah.
The world of sexual wear, as they call it.
Sexual wear.
The sexual wares.
Putting on my finest sexual wear for this event.
Elite for you. I guess in the games, your rival's name was Blue or Red, depending on which version you got. And it was Gary in the show.
Hey, Nathan.
Yeah,
I thought red was you,
in Red version.
Hey, Karina.
but blue is always blue.
Hey, Julia.
You don't play as blue.
Hi, Jacob.
What? You don't? In
Hey.
Blue version?
What? Blue is Gary.
Hey, Karina. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Julia.
Hey, Jacob.
I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four.
You ew.
Remember that? Remember that bit?
I don't.
What are you talking
joke?
about? Why did you ejaculate when you beat the Elite Four?
I was just so excited. Anyway, let's. Can you give me a gym leader, please?
Yeah, Jacob, I would like for you to draw a member of the Elite Four.
Oh.
Since we were talking about them.
Yes. A beer.
You know what's interesting to think about?
What?
Jacob and I would never have found each other on dating profiles
Why?
because I didn't live in the area that you lived in.
Oh,
I was thinking about that when
because you were on
Nathan-
Long Island.
I was on Long Island.
The long guy land.
Matching
Yeah.
with the long guys from the land.
Yeah.
So much Sunday sauce as an activity.
Huh?
Sunday sauce, fishing.
It's like an Italian American thing, Sunday
Yeah.
sauce.
You make the sauce on Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I've never made a Sunday sauce.
Well, I wouldn't say never. You do cook quite a lot.
But he never cooks sauce on Sundays.
No, I don't think that's respectful to the Lord.
It reminds me too much of him.
Yeah. God.
My favorite Sunday sauce is caramel.
That's sick, dude. That's gross.
You're a hot fudge guy?
I'm a hot fudge guy.
Fair enough.
Only. No, I like caramel too.
Caramel's pretty good.
I go for a Sunday.
Yeah.
The food,
The food.
not the day.
No.
I don't know if I've ever really had a Sunday.
Like a proper Sunday.
Never really had a Sunday. I've eaten
Like
a
a
Sunday.
real one. you
Yeah,
know?
like I've had ice cream, but
Yeah.
was it a Sunday?
What makes it a Sunday?
Doesn't it have to have like the banana in it and
Ew!
like the...
Isn't that a banana
That's
split?
a banana split.
Oh.
I think that could be fun. I understand why this was a trend.
Yes.
Maybe we'll bring it back.
Maybe we're bringing it back, and then we get credit for it
Whoa.
because we're so smart
We're so smart.
and unique.
hmm
Like Ash and Pikachu.
Just like Ash and Pikachu. Pokemon was a trend, and then, Ash and Pikachu came on the scene, and they were like, hey,
Hey,
it's because of us.
Pika.
We did this.
Chill.
That's good.
That's good.
We're on to something here.
Yeah.
Hey, what if Drawfee had a battle pass?
What would that accomplish?
I felt like we were really on a roll, so I thought I'd throw something else
May
out
as well,
there.
yeah. Speak on that.
We're screeching to a halt.
What if Drawfee had a battle pass?
What does
Yeah.
that mean? They get
What-
to, like,
You get access to cosmetics,
okay. I was like,
basically-
I'm not the person to,
and you level up
Riff on
slightly
this.
faster.
because I don't know what a battle pass is. I'm like, do they get to fight us?
So a battle pass is like in a game like Fortnite or something, where the more
Yeah.
you play it and you get like levels, you move through like a set of rewards, like as you
Okay,
play.
it's one of those.
Yeah.
Yes.
The battle
Okay.
pass like boosts you.
Yeah.
That's
And
kind
so-
of a, I feel like that's a misleading name then.
Yeah, I guess it's like a pass you get from battling, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
if it's
contribute to battling.
If it's mostly about cosmetics, they should call it the pretty pass.
They should call
Drawfee should have a
don't
pretty
understand-
pass.
I don't understand why they don't do that.
Someone freaking buzzed me. My freaking door. Hold on.
Yeah, I think she was like, if God don't got me, I know that you always do, or something.
You always will. And I
You
was
always
like,
will. It was like so. It was so dramatic for what was happening.
yeah.
But here's like the little cherry on top for me personally is that I heard this story initially from Jacob before I like watched your stream the following night. And the way Jacob told the story was exactly the same, except for the part about them wearing like platform heels. He said her shoes were too big to go down the stairs.
Her shoes too big.
I meant big in the sense of like they were big chunky shoes.
Yeah, but I was
realize
just like,
now.
why the fuck was she wearing shoes the wrong size? Why she shoes too big for she damn feet?
That was a stupid way to phrase
Going down with Sora sneakers.
It was like making me cry. And so when I saw her on, because I was hosting Thanksgiving, so she came and I was just like, hey, Holly, your shoes too big? Where's your big shoe?
It's so stupid.
Are you going to do a dramatic reading?
I would love to do a dramatic
Please?
reading.
Okay. Karina's standing up to do this.
Because I can't see that
Yes.
far. So this one is called The Dragon.
Ooh.
And it starts off with Moonpaw standing there like a fucking emoji. And in no particular location, really. And he says, huh? And off screen, I guess something goes wrong. But it's not just something. It's, as Moonpaw notices and says, Ep! A dragon. And the dragon suggests a really good Bollywood film to Moonpaw and then goes, roar! And Moonpaw's having none of it, so he does a full splits and jumps while saying, yipes!
Yikes.
And then the dragon shoots like a spirally mouth beam. And I honestly don't know what's going on in that sixth panel. I don't fucking know. And then but I guess it hits Moonpaw because Moonpaw is all beat up again. And much like last time is now mad. And goes, that's it. And then shoots off his special attack, which is Crescent Moon Beam Smash! It's a beam and a smash, and shoots it right at the dragon.
Oh my god.
And it just makes a hole in the dragon, who keeps talking about RRR. And then, as Moonpaw is prone to do, he assumes the yippee pose and goes, yes! And it ends with the message, no icky dragon can stand in the way of Moonpaw.
Wow. All that dragon wanted to do was talk about Bollywood films with someone.
I hope
They're here.
I hope the pacing of this comic maintains such that it's always Jacob drawing the guy, and then me drawing the cat, reacting to that guy.
I'll try to make it happen for you.
I only draw the cat and nothing else. I only draw Milton.
I'm going to draw the same panel just to fit whatever panel frame I'm in.
No! This is so funny. This is so good.
Julie, I think you know what to do for the,
Yeah, I do.
the next panel.
Julia, no. You can't. You can't have him hearing something else.
You can't.
You can't.
Julia, you can't be serious.
You can't be serious. He's looking more and more like Boruto.
I don't like how I've drawn this face.
Oh, it's gone.
We don't have time for this, Julia.
All right, so what I'll do...
Yeah! This will save us time, Jacob. Don't worry.
This is making good use of our resources.
This is very efficient.
It's good. It's good.
It's perfect. It fits perfectly.
Are you gonna flip it the other way?
Oh man.
Not that way.
Nice canvas flip. Good composition.
We have a first-time chatter that said coming out of lurking to say Jesus Christ.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out. Congratulations.
Congratulations on coming out.
We're all very proud of you.
We're doing just fine.
Brace yourselves, everyone. We got a squint coming in.
Squint. Okay. What
No.
is it? What I'm realizing is the challenge is not just comic length, but how little can happen in.
Julia!
She was ready.
Don't.
She just had it ready. Oh, she's not even
Don't do
resizing
this.
it.
Don't do this. Don't do this thing.
That's a perfect shape panel for another close up on the door.
The only thing I've drawn so far. I've drawn one
The window. What is it?
I've drawn one thing.
I think it's a great panel.
Yeah, you know, if you do a great panel, why not keep using it?
Yeah.
All right,
I did all my
Jacob.
work up top.
I can't hear.
No. I need more space.
Okay.
The cat can just move closer. You don't have to be sitting over there. Milton? You're not really, are you? You wouldn't really.
But imagine
Imagine if she did. Okay.
Hey, what was the size again?
1.9 meters.
Okay,
roughly.
I was way off.
Well, 1 meter,
Is
3 feet.
3 feet. That's what I thought.
so if it's almost 2 meters, it'd be
Yeah.
close to 6 feet.
Yeah,
Close to.
it's 6'2".
Even more than 6 feet. Almost as tall
'Cause
as me.
A yard is 3 feet. A meter is slightly more than a yard.
Fuck.
I'm 7
Yeah.
feet tall.
I can continue
No, you're not.
describing it.
Yeah, I'll
If you
start
would
drawing. Yeah.
SCP-049 is capable of speech in a variety of languages, though it tends to prefer English or medieval French.
What do you mean it tends
All
to
right.
prefer it?
Bonjour.
Croissant.
Croissant.
But medieval.
Ye old croissant.
Ye old croissant. The Groke? What's the Groke?
I don't know what that is.
The woke Grinch.
The woke Grinch. They got him.
All right, drawing the woke Grinch.
So what is the woke? Is that a reference to
Tis
something?
the season for woke Grinch. Fa, la, la, la.
No, Nathan, it's just that the Grinch used to be a story with strong conservative morals, and now the woke mind virus has taken him over.
Is that a thing?
Well, actually, the Grinch.
Is this
If you think about it, the Grinch
Is this a
is
real-
woke because he doesn't want Christmas to be celebrated.
Yeah. And what's more woke than hating religion?
he's the war on Christmas?
Yes.
But
He's
then-
like,
but
say happy holidays instead
Yeah.
of Merry. Take the Christ out of Christmas.
in public spaces, in government-funded public spaces, there shouldn't be any explicit favoritism towards any one religion. Is the thing that he's always saying.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, boo!
You can celebrate privately on your own property. You can put up whatever decorations you want, but in public spaces, it'd be nice if other religions were also included. I had a substitute teacher named Mr. Smurs.
It's not a real name.
It's not. It's also.
I think
not,
he was lying.
not
Yeah.
spelled how you think it should be. It had no vowels.
What?
It was just SMRS, Mr. Smurs.
SMRS?
That's I regret to inform you that's multiple married women in a trench coat.
Smisses.
And
That's just Mrs. Mrs.
Mrs.
It's
The sequel to Sister
Sorry,
He-
Nathan, continue.
Well, no, I mean, he gave us like a worksheet to do, and then just went to sleep.
Hell yeah.
I really
Classic
thought it would be
Smurs.
more impactful.
Wait,
Well, he just seemed so sad.
the S is for snoozing misses.
Oh.
Maybe this one is more like raindrop looking.
Oh.
Yes.
He just loves
yes.
the love of the rain. Just waiting for that rain to fall.
Let that rain come down and wake my dreams.
Let it wash
So-
away my status conditions. I don't want to be confused.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Wanna
be
be-
burned.
Let the rain come down. I'm no longer asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when Jacob and Julia go on vacation. We get stupid. We get even more stupid.
Yeah, look, it's.
I think I told this story on stream, but I'll briefly say it again. So I am our nephew's godparent, Frankie. And the church that I like grew up in, I like called them to just like get proof that I grew up in the church, and the guy said, well, when was the last time you've been to mass? And I was like, oh, not in a while. And he was like, well, then you're not a good Christian. And I was like, what the fuck? That's all it takes to be a good Christian, is to like sit and listen to you specifically ramble. Okay.
That's wild, honestly.
Gatekeeping Christianity.
It's like, you don't know
like-
shit about what my day-to-day is like. You don't know what I
think that's
do.
the point, but go off, I guess.
Yeah. I was like, okay, you didn't like ask me any of like the shit I do to help people or, you know, whatever. Okay. Go off. Okay.
Be like, yeah, I attend Mass Effect.
Damn, it's because I'm a gamer.
I'm gaming, dude.
Oh, yeah. That's a great t-shirt idea.
You can wear it to mass and then pull out your Steam Deck.
That t-shirt's available on the Drawfee Battle Pass.
Yeah.
It is. It's late in the battle pass.
It's
though.
pretty late in the
The pretty pass, you
pretty
mean?
pass.
The pretty
Yes,
pass.
the pretty pass. Yeah, it's a very pretty shirt.
I would love to go to mass wearing that shirt, but like a shirt over it, and then like rip open my first shirt and have that Mass Effect shirt, and then like finger skateboard out of there. Do like one ollie.
How do you finger skateboard out of there?
I walk away, but I'm like skateboarding on one
Very
of the
strong.
pews.
Oh. How about this one?
Okay.
Yeah, I attend Mass, Massachusetts.
And then you go to Boston.
Yes.
I really liked Kevin On's suggestion in the chat of, yeah, I attend Mass, my ass.
My ass.
My ass.
My ass.
Yeah, the season like took so long because first I had an idea of like, oh, we should do like a animation based off of like some character designs, and then like life happened, but we were like recorded the first episode so we can do that those animations, and then I went absolutely goo goo bananas with assets.
Goo goo bananas, we get it. You're pregnant.
Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo bananas.
I went freaking cocoa melon.
Yeah, it's not great.
Budget stuff. And also showrunners disliking how long it took to animate episode 1, so they switched studios. You telling me?
Yeah.
You telling me?
You're telling me?
It takes a long time
to animate?
No.
No, I'm sure it can't be that hard. Check this out. Slides your 3D model across the beach.
You're telling me some CEOs said the quality's good, but it's not fast enough. Let's cut the quality.
Yeah.
Like, keep it the same quality, but just do it 10 times faster.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't do that? Okay, well then cut the quality.
Yeah, then die.
Then perish.
I still think this is only the second most complicated SCP I've given you to draw.
That's true. You did give me like all of America or whatever it was.
And you did a really good job with that one.
You
That's
should have
like-
just drawn a melting pot, because that's what America is, if you
Wow.
ask me.
Whoa.
And I think that's beautiful.
the fondue restaurant.
America's much
Not
like
sponsored.
the fondue restaurant melting pot.
Does that still exist?
I don't think so. Much like America.
The only comments on this video are now going to be, no, it still exists.
Yeah.
The melting pot or America? No, it still exists.
Don't worry about
Definitely, you know, not America, but the melting pot maybe.
Maybe.
I'm going to look it up right now
To
and
a
get ahead of
melting
it.
pot.
I've also not been to a melting pot. By billionaires, I mean definitely the future you.
Yeah.
Because they always think they're freaking billionaires.
Or they're going to be.
They're gonna
They're
be.
gonna
They're gonna
be.
be billionaires.
And then the taxes, they don't want it they don't want those taxes.
Then they won't want those taxes. Well, how is it supposed to trickle down to me so that I can become a billionaire the way that all of our billionaires have become billionaires? Trickle down from their dads via a large lump sum.
I may have lost my life savings to the Hawk Tuah coin, but the next meme podcaster that launches a cryptocurrency, that's going to
just-
be the one.
Can I just say about the Hawk Tuah thing? First of all, sorry to everyone who like lost their life savings or whatever.
They're not watching this.
I know. First of all, yeah. Second of all, don't be sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Well, like
No one should be sorry.
I read about like people being upset that they like lost so much money to the Hawk Tuah crypto, and I was like, and then I proceeded to read the article about how they did so, and then I was like, isn't that literally every crypto coin's plan?
Was it?
Yeah.
I have not been following.
They just
this
did it.
at all. Was
They just did
a
it
rug pull?
faster. Yeah. They just did it
Okay.
like the same day.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'll never have pity for someone who gets rug pulled in crypto.
At
Like,
this point,
get good.
Unrelated, part of the Drawfee Pretty Pass is the Drawfee coin.
Yeah.
So
Which isn't crypto.
yeah, look out for that. Yeah,
It's just a pretty
coin.
little coin.
It's actually a little chocolate coin wrapped in foil that we mail
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, we made it ourselves.
and we are going to rug pull it.
Yeah.
We're going to find a way.
Yeah. Well, it comes with a little rug.
Yeah.
It's a little coin on a little rug.
See,
and in
how
the
you
middle of the
receive-
night, we break
Yeah.
into your house and take
Pull
the
No. How we deliver the Pretty Pass coin is that we show up at your home and we hold it out to you, but it's under a little rug in our hand. And we go, and then you take it and we run away as fast as we can.
we scurry off into the bushes. It's a good business plan, I think.
Yeah.
We went bankrupt on buying tiny rugs.
Yeah. We couldn't afford plane tickets. Not that we wanted to take planes to go to all of your houses anyways. So it takes us a really long time because we walk. We're so tired.
We're so tired from walking to everyone's house. It'd be really hard to explain to like the courts for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you leave behind a note for Julia?
I'd have to be like,
Did you finish your will?
I'd be like, my husband, officer, I don't know how to explain this. My husband got whisked away by a band of dogs. Were
I
they
don't know how else
wild
to
or?
say. I mean, they were wild in like the party sense.
Yeah.
They could talk and two of them wore clothes at least.
And one of them had giant bazongas.
And
Yeah,
she
it's
was
just-
being pretty flirtatious with my husband right
and
out
he
the
still
gate.
went. which is, you know, an issue we got to address.
But I guess
if he ever comes back
later.
I mean, to be fair, me and Julia have had this discussion,
Mhm.
not about talking
What?
dogs,
Okay.
but we
I mean,
both.
you should have this discussion with whoever you.
Yeah,
you-
before you get married.
before you get married with your partner, you should have.
If talking dogs tried to spirit you away.
You should run through some scenarios for
Yeah.
sure, just to make
Yeah.
sure you're on the same
like
page.
in case of emergency.
Yeah,
Well, the one we talked about it was in reference to a game we were playing at the time.
is it a game on the game boat?
It's not on the game boat.
Okay.
It was on our stream, Secret Sleepover Society. You may have heard of it.
Oh, you do play games on there,
on a boat, though.
not on a boat.
We said if one of us was like in our apartment and we opened like a closet, but instead of entering the closet, it was like a portal to another world,
Mhm.
like we would step through it, no question. And we both agreed that we would do that.
Yeah.
Do you leave a note?
I feel like you got to take the opportunity. You don't know when the portal's going to close. How quick is the chance?
Here's my amendment to that. I think that we should make a note before. Like, in case it happens, we should just have it ready.
Oh,
And
you
we're
just
Oh.
both have one in your pocket ready to go so that if it happens, you just drop it.
like keep it in your wallet, you
Yeah.
know, and then it just says
It happened.
door was portal.
It happened.
It happened.
They'll know. Bro, it actually happened.
An it happened note.
And it's a risk you run because the other world you go to could be bad.
Yeah.
Could be a bad world.
Yeah.
But many people say, we're already in a bad world. You know what I'm saying? So could be a better world.
Yeah, it could still be bad and also better. Those aren't mutually exclusive.
That is true. It's like marginally better.
It's just bad in different ways.
Yeah.
But it's also better in some ways.
Yeah, it's
But
probably a little complicated.
It could be better, but they could like not have Thai food or something.
Mm.
Which like I don't know if I could do that.
But then you could be the one to invent Thai food for that world.
I can't
But I don't
fucking
think.
cook.
Yeah, Julia doesn't know how to make Thai food. They might have though other food
Yeah.
that is like a new cuisine that you like even more,
Okay. Like what?
like
Like
like Baduki food. That's what it's called.
I don't.
Okay. What's in it?
I don't know. They have stuff we don't have over there on the other world.
They got different ingredients.
Yeah,
Is it like a mac and cheese that doesn't hurt my tummy?
Ooh.
it could be. I've never had Baduki food. Much less
It
any
is
of-
called Baduki food.
Yeah, any of what's in it. It's probably got like blungo.
Uh-huh.
It's probably got creepo, a little bit of splorg on top. These are just guesses.
Yeah.
'Cause we don't
we
know.
don't know. We haven't been there.
We don't know what they have. If you had to be turned into an appliance because of a curse
Mhm.
or a piece of furniture,
Mm-hmm.
what would you want to be?
Toaster.
That was fast.
That was you've thought about this.
Why?
Why?
It's dangerous. It's nice and warm.
Mm-hmm.
I like bread.
Mm-hmm.
Like bread.
yeah.
It's like, yeah.
That's
always-
a valid reason.
They're always putting bread. They're giving you the bread and then
Yeah.
they're taking the bread away.
Yeah.
But you get a little taste.
Yeah. The crumbs. You get the crumbs.
You get the crumbs.
All right, that's a good answer.
I feel like it's a pretty chill appliance. Doesn't take a lot of abuse.
All right. By that logic, I would like to be a panini press because I get to eat a whole sandwich.
Oh, and you get buttered up too.
Yeah, they put butter. They slather me
Damn.
with butter and then put a whole sandwich in me, and I go,
You don't really get to eat it, but you get to like sort of lick all over
Yeah,
it.
I get to kiss it.
Yeah.
I get to
Damn.
open mouth kiss every sandwich
With tongue.
with tongue.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What about you, Karina?
Blender.
Blender.
Blender's a good one. Tastes a lot of things.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get to mush it all up.
Yeah, and go.
You're a little dangerous.
Anytime any of you try to argue with me, I'm like, what did you say? Bah!
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over.
You just do the little pulse setting every time anyone starts up again.
What about you, Jacob?
I feel like I want to be like a big cleaver, like a meat cleaver.
Oh, you're just a big old knife.
Yeah, I just want to be like a meat cleaver with legs,
Look at that little stool.
with two little legs.
Oh my
He looks like he's
gosh.
thinking about how he ties shoes. How do I tie shoes again?
Oh right, I don't wear shoes.
If I was gonna be turned into an appliance, I would have want to been a car.
Like Lightning McQueen.
Like Lightning
Yeah.
McQueen, he goes so fast.
So fast. Then I could just drive away.
I can go pretty fast, but not that fast.
Not as fast as a car.
Yeah.
Jacob, you said cleaver.
Yeah.
That feels appropriate. That feels
Leave
right
it
for
to
you.
Cleaver. Me.
Uh-huh. God.
Because, like, if the peasants broke in, I would just be, like, taking limbs.
Milton's literally just a cat.
Someone said, "Who the fuck is Milton?" in all caps.
Milton's the cat.
Milton's the cat.
How did
Are
you
you not
know
following
that?
the lore?
just said
He's
Do
the
you not
cat.
understand the canon?
Have you not been following this story for years like
Milton
the rest
is the
of us?
famous cat in the comic.
In
Yeah.
this comic that we're doing.
And I'm not talking about the famous author Milton,
I mean, you can.
who wrote Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, you can read that, but that's not what we're talking about, and it doesn't make
I
you
mean,
better
Paradise
than us.
Lost.
This
not
is the
Dante's
real
Inferno.
I
Paradise
thought Dante
Lost.
wrote Dante's Inferno.
Dante wrote Dante's Inferno. Milton wrote Paradise Lost.
I thought you were an English major.
Many people think Dante and Milton were the same
Someone
person.
came in with a first time chat that just says, "Dante wrote that."
You telling me Dante wrote Dante's Inferno?
People-
I always
listen.
forget who wrote Dante's Inferno.
People can write books with names in them that are not their own name. You can just write a fake name on the
no,
book.
The author for the Da Vinci Code
Was Da Vinci?
It was Da
himself.
Vinci's Code.
himself.
Imagine you're like suffering from clinical depression and this fucking guy shows up and you're like, this is not helping.
Or
I am
conversely,
not in the mood for this.
I
you're
gotta
like,
be-
this is helping more than anything.
I gotta be so honest. Like, if this guy appeared to me when I was in a low, oh my god, I am no longer mentally ill. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't have a choice. I'd be like, oh,
Everything is different now.
I didn't know this was an option. Okay.
He shows up and says, just stop being sad. It's easy.
Have you tried smiling more?
But if it was this telling me that, I'd at least be receptive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give him a listen.
Yeah. Anytime I'm like feeling depressed and someone told me to just like stop being sad, you know what? Maybe it would work better if they did it in Goofy's voice.
Stop
And look
being
like
so
this.
sad.
Yeah, in Goofy's voice with Goofy's face on their stomach.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, I'll hear you out.
If
You know
you-
what? You're putting in the work. You're putting in the
You're
work.
putting in the work. You grew a whole face on your belly. I'll hear you out.
Yeah. You're like, okay, shit.
Imagine going to Disney Japan and like having a sad moment and this mascot walks up to you.
Yeah, they're always watching out for
Yeah.
anyone who looks sad.
Well, the last time I was in Disney World, there was a girl that was just like exhausted, I think. So she was just like sitting on the floor and she did look very sad, but she was, I think, just very tired. And one of the actors came up to her to like talk to her and see if she was okay, which I thought was very nice. But I was also
Yeah.
like, imagine that being Mickey.
I was imagining Mickey strolling up and just like
Oh, was it not?
beating the shit out of her and like carrying her away.
There are no frowns. No frowns allowed. Take that somewhere else.
You have to do it off of Disney property.
Into the tunnels you go.
You'll appreciate the life you have after this. Any life is better than in the tunnels.
Everyone who comes out of the tunnels immediately is happy. We're doing this for your own good.
Who knows how long you'll be in there?
It's up to you. Oh, these are good shapes already.
Oh, you know what we're doing tonight?
Getting
What?
ready for tomorrow.
Well, yeah, that.
Mentally and emotionally preparing.
Responding
Or
to
the
that email
company.
that company demands that I respond to today.
Well, yeah.
Playing Pikmin 4, watching Don Da Don.
That's true for you specifically, but
you said we.
I meant me and Julia.
Oh.
We're gonna go.
Well, then why would I have the answer to that?
I just thought.
It's weird that you asked me that question.
I think it was more like I was gonna ask and you were gonna go, oh, what is it? What are you doing?
It's not typically how these conversations go, but okay.
I thought you were gonna be like, I'm so curious.
You know me. I just accept things at face value. Like, I'm really not curious. Okay, what are you doing tonight?
Yeah, what are you and Julia doing tonight?
Specifically,
We're gonna try to see that comet.
This is your permission. You can always do a trend late.
we do it all the time.
That's our gift to you.
We're doing it late at time of recording.
It's going to be even later.
It's going to be even later by the time you're watching this.
It'll be years will have passed.
Yeah.
Eons.
Decades.
Months.
Just step stuff. Years, eons, decades, months, 3 hours. Speaking of 3 hours, we have a Patreon.
And it only it takes less than 3 hours to sign up.
Yeah. Comment down below your favorite amount of time. And hey, maybe we'll be streaming on Twitch for that amount of time.
Yeah, maybe. If
Monday night.
If it's 2 hours.
Yeah.
If that's the amount of time.
If that's your favorite amount of time. If
7
not,
p.m. Eastern.
well...
If it's not, check out our merch store.
Yeah.